Demonstrate static wall isometric first, and all it is column aligned. So I'm gonna go hands with distance between my toes. My butt is rested on the wall. My heels are up out of the ground. That loads the outside part of the foot. Now my butt is gonna go up and back, and I'm gonna sit into it, meaning my chest is really gonna come forward, and I'm gonna hold it. You got two sequences here. You've got shins, thighs out, and shins, thighs in. You're gonna start wherever you choose, spend some time. 20 seconds is what I would have on here, which is base. 20 seconds, you're recruiting, you're tightening the butt cheeks, you're trying to push the hips back into the wall, you're trying to get the chest way out in front. Take those big expansive breaths. Something I may do is palms up, thumbs out, and then sink those elbows back. Far close to the body, almost on the back of my rib cage. Really tight, then into here. You're gonna get a lot of the serratus recruited. You're gonna get the lats start to recruit. And then how high up can you get your butt on that wall? So where you're at, your heels are pretty close to the wall, so your butt's gonna be way, way up. Good shape, good shape. Where do you feel it? Hammies? Glutes, butt, calves.
Calves and quads.
Good calves and quads. Try to get more push into that wall. Try to get those hamstrings engaged. A little different feel.
There we go.
And then elbows tight to the body. So everything tight. This is ball security. You get this where it can lock in. When you get put in a position where you get ripped, you're just locked. Nobody's gonna rip it out because you've been practiced here. Everything in our daily lives is here. So you're undoing those behaviors. Look at your hands, look where you hold tension. You'll notice in your fingers, curling in the fingers. Separate those joints, create space. That is just a signal telling you what's going on up this chain. Come out of that, walk through it, walk out of it. Short walk. Should feel that bounce starting to come back after you're doing this thing. So it's like a priming exercise when you're doing your wall work. Lots of cues, right? Lots of cues. I like a bigger distance away from the wall than you were giving me because it allows me to get a little lower to start, really work on the depth of my squat, tall, and then when I close the hips, that's when the hips go up the wall. You'll be able to get more in the hamstring. You're decompressing the knee in this behavior, strong side of the foot. Everything looks good. Shapes look good. I'm gonna work some shoulder work into this position. First thing is thumbs back, palms up. You're gonna go all the way back, all the way out. Think with your elbows, back, down, and around, back, down, and around. Back, down, and around. Good. The further you get that chest forward, the more you're gonna get out of that shoulder routine. Deep expansive breaths like we did already. Make sure that that spine is long before you start to load it with shoulder work. The other one, I'm gonna have you take your right elbow down and then reach up with the other hand. So you're gonna elongate one side and then level out the eyes at the top. Good. And switch. This elbow into the back pocket. Good. Let me see that palm. Good. Up. Good. Look up and alternate. Hand stays above the elbow all the time. Much better. Hands behind the ears. Open the elbows. Deep breath. 2-second hold at the very back. 2-second hold at the very front. Press them together. 2-second hold. 2-second hold. Expand and elevate. Really start to open that rib cage, create space here. This is where the lumbar spine gets longer and longer because you're engaged, you're locked in with the hips, and now we're working shoulders from above, so you're creating that tension point like we did here, but you're standing. So it's more realistic to what you're gonna be doing on a daily basis. So there's 3 shoulder exercises that I just taught you. One is the underhand, one is the elbow pack, the other is the reaches. Boom, good work. That's a